Very good.
Farhan joined our batch program, and what a journey this guy had. Extremely busy professional, but he kept on moving. He is a embodiment of that thing that we say that if you are traveling in a fog and you see, if you are traveling in a fog and you see only one step ahead of you, take that step. So this is the thing what this guy did. His job is extremely tough. Even today he gave exam, and after the exam he went to his job. So he took one step ahead. We kept on discussing whatever he could do. He kept on doing, and slowly, I would say extremely slowly, finally he cleared PMP exam today with all above target. Farhan, first of all, congratulations. At the end of
Thank
the
you very
day,
much.
thank you. At the end of the day, you proved that consistency over a long time is more important than anything else in the world.
Definitely.
If you are consistent, you will get the things. So congratulations on this massive achievement. Okay, let's talk about this then. So how was the exam, Farhan?
Exam, it was more sort of a typical exam of PMP. Usually, is just you can say a similar sort of the marks that we are getting here. The questions, it were more less, you can say, based on any calculations.
Hmm.
It was mainly only the conceptual applications of agile and the predictive methods. Uh,
Hmm.
so that was in terms of a summary. It was a mixture of agile and predictive.
Hmm. In a summary, it's a mixture of agile and predictive.
Yeah,
And last day, six smokes I gave you. How important
yeah.
they proved to be.
I guess those six mocks were the main key that gave me the tempo of solving those questions in a lesser time, with a thorough understanding covering all the processes, uh, each and every part of that PMP concept. I think those six mocks were the summary of today's exam.
So if you would say that they were very important for the real exam.
Very important. Yes, very important.
They were very important for the real. So that's always a good thing to know that what is important and what is not important. Acha, let's talk about the most important thing. How important was time management?
The most, I can say, the most critical part of the exam
Hmm.
is the time management. As we discussed yesterday night, that how much time we have to keep, if we have to keep for each and every section. Luckily, for the first part, yes, I made it for somewhere around 70 to 75%, 70 to 75 minutes basically. But the second part, it was I attempted and completed it in less than probably 60 minutes in part.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
then the third part, I was much comfortable there because obviously when you have, I got 99 minutes the last part, which was more than sufficient for me. So I just go through each and every question for the last part quite thoroughly, and probably half an hour earlier, Alhamdulillah, I attempted all the questions.
Hmm.
Uh, and then I guess time management, because the time management was the key factor, other than your concepts.
Hmm. Okay. Time management was the key factor if we talk about
Yes,
that exam. If you can manage that time, you can manage anything. Okay.
exactly, exactly.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about the most important thing in the exam. Which topics were mostly highlighted in the exam? Apart from age,
Uh,
if I go to my 13 topics, the topics that I have converted in this new PMP exam into, So which topics were mostly highlighted?
Human resource, human resource, the resource management. It was resource management, and you can say the stakeholder engagement itself. That was, I think, it mainly the exam mainly comprises of these concepts. Uh, so from the initiation process, that was the questions were not too much the initiation, but more than the execution part. That part was covered a lot. Some you can say 10 to 15% of the questions were related to the closing. Other than that, the planning and the execution were the main concepts that were asked.
Hmm. Okay. 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 So that's an important thing to put in the context. That all these things were there any question on critical path where you have to calculate critical path or formula question?
No, no, no. The drag and drop were there. I think it was I think three questions were there from drag and drop, and
But no critical
but
path question.
sorry, no critical path question,
No formula questions.
no formula questions, no formula.
Hmm. Okay.
Luckily, I didn't got any surprises regarding the formulas.
No, not just you did not got. No one have got these things. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's not a problem. Acha ji, let's talk about further. Guys, if you have any question, put your questions, or you can raise your hand and you can ask him the question. If anyone has any question, they can raise their hand. So first section, as we discussed yesterday, was the punches on the face.
Well, I slightly disagree with that your idea, because I guess you made us prep too much so well that I didn't felt that first part. In fact, I was thinking that I will discuss with you that why you misguided me that the first part will be up and on my face. Alhamdulillah, it was not. It was a good. The questions were good. It was mainly conceptual, and if the concepts are clear, so there is not any big deal to attempt all those questions in the required time.
You got all above target. I cannot disagree with you.
Yeah.
Acha, but if we compare all three paths, first part was the most difficult one, right?
Yes, yes. The first part, it was slightly different as compared to the second and the third one.
Hmm, hmm. First part was slightly different than second and third.
Yes,
Okay. And now, initially, when the batches started, you did attended a lot of coaching calls, and
yes,
later on, you got more busy, and you kind of attended the recording of that. So, how
yes.
important coaching calls are there for PMP preparation?
Sorry. Actually, I, I take these coaching calls in two perspective. Number one, obviously the concept that you learn in the sessions, it gets revised again and again. Secondly, the main function, the main help that I got from these coaching calls were the motivation itself. Obviously, those coaching calls push the students to continue with the learning aspect. So coaching call itself is, I feel it's necessary if you are planning to attempt for PMP at least.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, so that is an important thing that we keep on doing that. So you are PMP 448, and we will be touching either tomorrow or day after tomorrow 450 PMP. So I'm always happy to work into that. Gee, guys, if anyone has any question, they can ask directly to Farhan, and we can that how important root cause analysis was for exam preparation.
Uh, the root cause analysis, actually it makes my concept quite clear. Whatever misconceptions that were there, uh, these root cause analysis were trying to, you can, to kill the bugs in the concepts. So root cause analysis, if a person is not doing the root cause analysis, so I think he is blind with with the questions.
Okay.
The student cannot evaluate.
Hmm. Okay, so any new terms on the exam that were not the part of.
Drop button, dropped button.
Let's not use the term. Let's not just saying that, but we use that, use that term
Yes,
down
in the
the line
later you was, yes,
in the later drag and drop. Apart from that,
yes,
anything
yes.
else?
No, apart from that, there was no all those usual conventional terms.
National terms. G. Okay, guys. Anyone else has any question, or we can end this success journey? Acha, acha.
Exam, uh,
I still remember when we were discussing that you already had a training a long back ago, and you were telling,
yeah.
maybe I will not be able to give the exams. And no, no, no,
Mm,
this is not gonna happen. We will find some midway schedule, and we did. And we did
yes,
find some midway schedule late night because your office was tough. But thank you very much for joining. It was an honor, and thank you everyone for asking the question answers. So best of luck for future endeavor. This is just the start of it. Okay? And here we haven't come so far to come so far. You see, when you are climbing to the mountain, when you reach at a certain height, you see a different view. But the peak is on the above. The view is more beautiful in the above. So don't stop here. Let's just start from here and keep moving forward. Thank you, Farhan. Thank you very much.
thank you.